Hello guys, welcome to CS Tech Solution. Today's is learn in SQL. Today's is learn as a SQL in join. Join in a SQL is used to combine the data from two and the more tables is based on common columns or as a related keys, and it is help to retrieve and as a related information is stores in different tables with a single query. And why is use the SQL in join as a combine the data from the multiple tables as a retrieve and the related information efficiently, and as a reduce the duplicate data by using the normalized table, and generate a meaningful report using the data from different tables, as improve databases organizations, and as queries flexibilities. And for the example, the employees tables is store the employees details, and the departments tables is store the department information, and both the tables are the connected using the common columns such as the department ID. Let's check the example. As using the join, you can display the employees names as along as department names without storing the duplicate data. And the examples tables as first as employees tables, and give the employee ID names and the department IDs columns as to show, and as another table is a departments as department ID and the department name as to show, and both the tables as a one columns has to give is the same as the department ID. And after the queries has to write as a select as a employee dot name is a employee table to find as a employee name, and as a departments dot as a department names, and department tables to find as a department names, and from as a employee tables is the tables is gives in the employee, and inner join, and inner join department as a employee table to join inner joins is used to join department tables, and on as employees dot as a department ID is a employees tables dot as a department ID equal as a department table dot as a department ID is the same, and then the data says to print, so the output is as a table says to print as a names, and as a department names has to so the as first as Amit, as Amit is so in the employee tables, and the department ID is 1, so the department tables to find the department ID is 1 and the department name is HR, so the Amit as department is so as a HR. And second is Priyas is the department ID is 2, so the department table to find the department ID 2 is a IT, so the Priyas is the department ID is IT. And third is Rahul is a department ID 3, but the department tables is not so the department ID 3 and the department name, so the this data is not a printer. And types of the SQL in join, first as a inner join. Inner joins means as a return the only this is a matching the record from both the tables and show the image in the both the tables as to same data is matching, and as a print the output, and so the both the circles is matching the data in this as a green part, so this the data says to print. And let's check the example as a select as a employees dot employee ID, employee dot names, and other tables is a department dot department names as find, and from as a employee, and inner join as a department is a department tables names, and on as a employee dot department id equal as a department dot department id, and as a semicolons to write. So the output is as a employee id as a name and the department names has to show, and the department tables to find with using the department id, and as a department name is so as a HR's Amit as a HR department and the Priyas is the IT department. Second is a left join, is a left outer join as a return all the record from left tables, and as a matching the record from right tables, and if this is a no match, and nulls is as a return, and examples as and so the image is a left join means as a tables 1 as to all the datas is to print, and as a table 2 matching datas as print, but as a table 2 as a not match any datas is anyone as not a print. And let's check example as a select as a employee dot as a name and the department dot department names, and from as a employee and the left join, and the department names sorry as a department is department tables names as to show, and on as a employee dot department id equal as a department dot department id and the semicolon is used as a left join. So the output is so as names and the department, and as a first as a Amit is a department as a HR, Priyas is department IT, and the Rahul is not give the any department, so as a null data is so. And first is check as a inner joins is Rahul data is not so. This the as a inner joins is not matching both the table, but as a left joins is use any as a table 1 as so all the data is without any department is nulls, and as a give the department IDs is not solution. And third is a right join, is a right outer join is a return all the record from right tables and the matching the record from the left tables, and this image to show as a table 2 as all the data is to show, and as a matchings in the both the tables data, and as a examples as a select as a employee dot names commas as a department dot department names, and froms as a employee and the right join and departments, and on as a employee dot department id is equal the department dot department ids and the semicolon. And so the output like employees sorry as a names and as a department names, so the both all the data says to show like as a table 2, so the department table says all the data says to show. So the first as a Amit is the HR department, Priyas is the IT department, and the Rahul data is not match table 2, so is not a print, but as a finance is gives a department 4, so the finance has to show, but names is not give, so as a null values has to show in a names column. Fourth is a full join, as a full outer join, and return all the record, then there is a match in either the left or as a right tables, and this image to show as a both the tables data says to print any conditions, and the examples as a select as a employee dot names and commas as the department dot department names, and from as a employees and the full outer join and the departments, and on as a employee dot department id equal as a department dot department id and the semicolon. So the output is as names and the department names, and first is Amit is a HR, and as a Priyas is is a IT, and null is gives as a finals. And as a note, as MySQL does not support a full outer join is directly, but it can be as achieved using the unions of and as a as a left join and as a right join. And fifth is a cross join. Cross join means as a return the constraints products as every rows from first tables is combined with every rows from a second tables, and this is meant to show as a table 1 is a data set so as a and b, and a and b is all the all the record to join in the table 2 as a cross join, as a is joined the first second and third, and the b as same as to join as the first second and third. So as examples is select as employee dot names and commas as the department dot department names, and from as employees and as a cross joins and the department and a semicolon. So the output is to show as the names and the department, as a Amit data is to show as all the department, as Amit as a HR, Amit as a IT, Amit as a finance, and so the another as a Priyas is the HR, as a Priyas as the IT department, and Priyas as a finance department. And 6 is a self join. The table is joined with us itself, and it show the example as an image is a self join is a table A is joined in itself, and as an example as a select A dot as a columns as is a employee, and commas, and the b dot names is managers, and from as a employee A, and join is a employees B, and on as a dot managers IDs equal as b dot as a employee IDs and the semicolon. So the output is a employee and the managers as em- employee is a dot managers IDs and the employee b dot employee ID. So the employees and the managers has to give, and the employees is names is Amit, and the manager is Rajesh, and other employees is Rajesh is managers, and so the this teams has to show all the employees names has to show, so the another is the Priyas, and the Priyas is the manager as a Rajesh. Thank you guys to watch the videos. Please subscribe the channel, on the notification and bell icon.